Coal India is expected to come out with its Q1 numbers, and we are expecting quite a decent set. The revenues are seen at 25,240 crores versus 18,487 crore rupees. That's a bump up of around 36.5%. The EBITDA is seen close to doubling at 5,890 crore rupees versus 3,052 crores, and that's going to lead to a massive margin expansion of almost 700 basis points. So compared to the 16.5% level, we are expecting the margin to come in at 23.3%, and that's obviously going to trickle down majorly to the bottom line as well. The profit after tax is seen close to doubling, a 97.5% bump up at 4,100 crore rupees versus 2,078 crore rupees. Now, what's going to be interesting for Coal India is that a majority of the contribution to the top line is actually going to come in from volumes. We've seen a good rise in the coal sales by the company in the April to June quarter. So the volume is seen at 160 million ton, a 33% bump up compared to the corresponding quarter where it was 120 million tons. But of course, we have to sort of discount the corresponding quarter due to the very stringent lockdowns that were put in place. Now, Coal India's volumes come from two kinds of sales. One is FSA, the other is e-auction. E-auction are what you call the more spot sales of coal. So naturally, that would reflect the more current coal price. Now, coal prices have been going up, so even the e-auction realizations or the premiums have actually been pretty good. Even when you compare it to the previous quarter, in the previous quarter, e-auction realizations were at 15 to 1600 rupees per ton. This time around, we're expecting the realizations to average around 1750 rupees per ton. So a big bump up is what we are expecting in the e-auction realizations. But e-auctions do not form a big chunk of Coal India sales. In fact, out of the 160 million ton, we are expecting 25 million tons to be e-auction. That is still better compared to the previous quarter. But, because of the fact that the contribution is low, the blended realizations of Coal India will depend more on what the FSA sales has been rather than e-auction. And on the FSA front, it's not that great. The FSA realizations are seen flattish at 1,350 rupees per ton compared to the corresponding quarter, which was as well at the same level. So that's something that's going to sort of put a lid on the growth in blended realizations, which is just seen around 2 to 3%. So nothing significant on that front. That's the reason why a majority chunk of the top line growth is actually going to come from their volume performance. There is going to be better contribution from e-auctions, no doubt. In fact, that is something that'll at least give that 2 to 3% growth to the blended realizations. But apart from all of these numbers, what I want to watch out for is also how Coal India will do on its receivables front, and what sort of pickup are they seeing from their mainstay power business clients. Because remember, there has been quite a bit of inventory at power plants. So that's something that we want to watch out for.